Yes, people, Lionel Messi has officially won his 8th Ballon d'Or. Yes, 8th Ballon d'Or. I believe that is an all-time record, and it is absolutely amazing. What an achievement for Lionel Messi. But did he deserve to win this year's Ballon d'Or? I think we need to have a discussion, a bit of a conversation, a bit of a debate about whether he deserved to win it or not. Now, I want you guys to get down below in the comments and let me know your thoughts on the Ballon d'Or award. Is it a credible award in your eyes? Is it political? Is it rigged? Or is it a fair award? Is it justified every single time it's handed out? I want you guys to be as honest as possible. So Messi has now won his 8th Ballon d'Or. Now, we kind of knew he was going to win this for the last couple of weeks. The rumours coming out from people like Fabrizio Romano and other European football journalists were saying Messi was due to win his 2nd Ballon d'Or. And why does that concern me? Why am I bothered about this? Why should I care? Because I support Manchester City. And last season, Manchester City achieved something just out of this world. So special in winning the treble, the FA Cup, the Premier League, and the Champions League. And you would like to think that, you know, if you win a treble, one of your players will probably win the Ballon d'Or. And that's before we talk about any records or goals scored or statistics. You would think with the treble, your best player will probably win the Ballon d'Or. Now, who do I think deserves to win the Ballon d'Or? I think there is 2 Manchester City players could have a fantastic argument to say they deserve to win the Ballon d'Or. The first is Rodri. I think Rodri played something like 58 games last season. He was consistent for pretty well every single game. Champions League winning goal. The guy was just an absolute monster last season. Now, did Messi have the same level of success and consistency as Rodri last season? I don't think so. Now, I want to let you guys know as well, of course I'm sure you do know, the Ballon d'Or is now a season-based award. So it's the 9 months from September to May or August to May, whenever the season starts and finishes. It's now a season-based award. So you put Messi's season up against Rodri's season. Messi did not win the Champions League. Messi did not take any records by storm in any competitions. But of course he did win the World Cup. And people say Messi carried Argentina to a World Cup. We're going to have a conversation about that. And the second Manchester City player I want to put up for this, and the one I believe actually should win it, it's Erling Haaland. You see by the title and thumbnail, I believe Erling Haaland has been robbed of a Ballon d'Or at the age of 23 years old. How can you tell me, after Manchester City winning a treble, and Haaland not only comes in as top scorer, every single goal scoring record you can think of, he blew out of the water at 22 years of age. Anything Harry Kane ever said, anything Alan Shearer, Gary Lineker, Mo Salah, any of these greats, Wayne Rooney, any of these strikers ever set records, Haaland came in and took the piss out of these records in the first season. 36 goals in the Premier League, 52 goals in all competitions, Champions League winner, FA Cup winner, and Premier League winner, all in his first season in the Premier League. Now, the Premier League is obviously a league that us as Premier League fans like to crown as the greatest league in the world and the toughest league in the world. So if we want to actually run that narrative, let's call a spade a spade. It makes it even more mad what Erling Haaland did. Now, with all due respect to the French people, the French league is a load of shit compared to the Premier League. It is a farmers' league compared to the Premier League. PSG will win the French league without Lionel Messi. They would. Now, I don't believe Manchester City win the Premier League last year without Erling Haaland's 36 goals. And I don't believe they win the Champions League without his contributions either. Dortmund, Bayern Munich, there was more, wasn't there? Sevilla, Leipzig 5. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we win those trophies without a Haaland. How can you tell a kid nowadays, today, look, there's Erling Haaland, son. Yeah, you want to be a striker. You want to be like Erling Haaland. Do. He's the best in the world. He's the best in the business. But no, he didn't get the award for best player in the world. Ballon d'Or, no, because Messi won it, because everyone has this fairy tale in their head about Lionel Messi. I genuinely believe the Messi winning Ballon d'Or it's a fairy tale narrative that everybody just wants to see because of emotion and nostalgia and because it's Lionel Messi, not performance based. I do not think it's performance based. Of course, Messi carried Argentina to the World Cup. Unbelievable achievement for him, and his own personal storyline. Winning the World Cup was everything to him. But people are now, you know what? If I was a part of that Argentinian squad, that Argentina squad, and I wasn't Messi, I'd be a bit embarrassed because everyone's making out as if that Argentina squad were a bunch of bums. So Di Maria wasn't there, Romero wasn't there, Enzo Fernandez wasn't there, Julian Alvarez wasn't there. That was a sick Argentina team without Lionel Messi. That's not to say they could have won it without Messi. All I'm saying is we're overhyping this carrying business. There was some serious performers for that Argentina team in the World Cup, and they didn't even win every game. They lost to Saudi Arabia in the very first game. So Messi has his World Cup. I agree, unbelievable achievement. People will say that's the best of the best you can win in football, and that's totally down to you if you believe that. But Erling Haaland plays for Norway, and they've no chance really of winning the World Cup anytime soon. You kind of get where I'm coming from here. I think Messi had a fantastic 4 weeks in Qatar with Argentina, whereas Haaland had an unbelievable 9 months. And the only argument I can see people throwing at me as to why Haaland didn't win it, 2 arguments, is he didn't score in the finals to the FA Cup or the Champions League, and he's not as good an all-round footballer as Messi. What? He's a striker. He's there to score goals, and he broke every record as far as goals go. So what the hell are you talking about? Listen, it's mental to me. If it was up to me, I said this on a show last night, there is this award called the Super Ballon d'Or. Only one winner to ever get that award, and that is Di Stefano. It currently sits in Real Madrid's trophy room, the Super Ballon d'Or. So it's like player of the century type thing. Give that to Messi and let Messi ride off into the sunset. We all know you're the best to ever play the game. I know he is. I'm not discrediting Messi. Give him the Super Ballon d'Or and give Haaland the Ballon d'Or, man. Give Haaland the Ballon d'Or because he deserved it. Even Messi said it. I think Messi was a little bit kind of, not surprised, but he knew it wasn't his most convincing Ballon d'Or. The fucker already had 7, for God's sake. Listen, he is the best player of all time. But I think with it being a season-based award now, Erling Haaland had the best season in world football last year. I don't care who you think is a better footballer, who has more to their game, more in their locker. Erling Haaland won a treble and broke every goal-scoring record imaginable. That is the best season a striker can possibly have. If he can't win a Ballon d'Or with that, when will he ever? When will he ever, man? So, in conclusion, Erling Haaland has been robbed, in my opinion. Absolutely robbed. But look, it is what it is. I think I'll take another treble over a City player ever winning a Ballon d'Or if you gave me the offer. But look, it is what it is, man. Please leave your thoughts down below on everything I said. I know I'll probably get a lot of Messi stands sending for me and telling me I'm an idiot, and that's perfectly okay. Football's subjective. The beautiful game. Leave a like on this video if you would, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you all very soon. In a bit. Haaland! Haaland!